Hello and welcome back to my channel, friends. I know I said in my last video that I was taking a break, but I was back now, and then I accidentally took another break. But if you watch my TikTok, you know what's been going on with me over there. Hopefully I will be able to upload videos more consistently now. No promises though, because I am really busy with school and other things, but today's video is going to be, I guess, me redoing my prom look if I had a second chance, which is something I actually think about a lot, and I've been seeing a ton of videos of girls getting ready for prom and guys getting ready for prom on my TikTok, and I just get so happy for them but also jealous because I wish I could redo it. So I'm just gonna have fun with today's video. Okay, so before I start sharing some dresses that I really enjoy that I found online, I'm going to share what I wore to prom just so you can see the full picture, I guess, of where I'm coming from. So I might go on some tangents here because dances at my school were really weird, and I have pictures of my prom here on my phone. So if you're wondering why I'm looking down, that's why. I went to prom in 2018. That's when I graduated from high school. And at my school, the dances, there was homecoming, which guy asked girl, and then there was Sadie's, which is girl asked guy, and Sweetie's, girl asked guy, and then prom was only for seniors, and that was guy asked girl. And at my school, I don't know if it was like this for people at other schools, but you didn't ask someone that you actually wanted to go with. What happened was you would get in a group with your friends. So, for instance, if it was Sweetie, so it was girl asked guy, I would go up to some of my friends and I would say, hey, I want to be in your group for a dance, if there was room, because, you know, you had to cap the group off at a certain size because you just couldn't have like a ginormous group. You would be put into the group, and then usually you would all text on like GroupMe or WhatsApp or something like that, and it would be all the girls together, and then there would usually be a corresponding guy friend group. And what would happen is one of the girls would send a list of all of the guys that were in that group and the ones that still needed a date, and then you would just randomly pick a name off of that list and you would ask him, and then you would go to the dance together. And usually you wouldn't know your date before you asked them, so it was random, and it definitely made for some uncomfortable dances because pictures were always very weird because it was your first time meeting your date. And of course there were you know, some instances where like the people were actually dating or they actually liked each other, but that just like wasn't very common at my school. And that always made me kind of sad because when I was little I always thought, like, watching school dances in movies and stuff, like you would get asked by like the guy who has a crush on you or the guy who likes you. That never happened. And specifically for prom, I was one of the last people asked, and I remember I was so stressed about it because I really wanted to go to prom. That was something I had been dreaming about forever, and I hadn't been asked. All my friends had been asked, and I was super stressed, and then I finally got asked. My friend actually had to convince her date to ask his friend to ask me. So thank you to my friend. So I got to go to prom. And yeah, I didn't talk to my date the whole night. I only talked to him for pictures, but that's just how it kind of worked at my school. So I will share some pictures on the screen here now, but I'm looking at them on my phone on the same time. That's kind of the backstory of how dances worked at my school. So again, I went in 2018, and this was around the time when like satin, you know, like slip dresses became really popular. A bunch of celebrities were wearing them on red carpets. It was like the first time they kind of, I don't know, hit the scene or whatever. Because nowadays I think they're kind of overdone for school dances, but I remember I really wanted a dress like that, and I thought I would be so cool. No one else would have a dress like me. So here's what I ended up wearing. I just blocked my date out because I don't want to show him in this, but it's this red, it's not actually like silk or satin or anything, I don't know what material it is, dress. The back is open, and there were actually 2 slits on the front. I ordered it online from this Australian brand. I don't remember the name right now, but if I do remember, I'll put it in the description below. I know on TikTok I see a lot of girls showing like what prom dresses they tried on but didn't get. And they always go to these boutiques, and all their dresses are beautiful and very elaborate with lace and sequins and rhinestones and all this stuff. It was not like that at my school. There were no dress boutiques. Everyone got their dress online. Most people got their dresses from Lulu's. The dresses were very, I mean, still beautiful, but like much more simple than what people are wearing nowadays. So yeah, here's my dress. The slits were actually like really high, like showing my underwear, so I got that altered. And here's another picture. This is what it looked like when I originally got it. So here you can see it has this really long train, which I thought was beautiful, but unfortunately I had to get that altered because people would have been stepping on that on the party bus and on the dance floor and everything. You can kind of see here too, it has this like really low open back, which I really liked. And for hair, I just straightened my hair, which I don't know why I did that because I never straighten my hair. I never really do anything with it. If I was redoing it today, I definitely would have done like loose waves, and then I still would have done like pretty much just down, but maybe like pinned 2 pieces back or something. And I don't have any good pictures of my makeup, but I'm pretty sure I did like a gold smoky eye. And fun fact, I actually used to do makeup for like a lot of people for any events. So prom, homecoming, graduation, dates, anything like that. So I did 3 girls' makeup the day of prom, and then after I did all of their makeup, I did my makeup. So I did 4 people's makeup on the day of prom, but that was kind of regular for me on school dance days. Also, fun fact, side note, I actually did the makeup for someone's wedding like 3 weeks ago, and that was really crazy but so fun. I would love to do that more, but I'm getting off track. So that's just, I guess, a little backstory on what my prom looked like and what I wore and everything. But now I will hop into some dresses that I would totally wear today if I was going to prom again. Okay, so the first one I found is from the website Silk Mason. Now, I haven't ordered anything ever off of this website, so I can't vouch for the quality of it, but it looks like a very nice website. They sell a huge variety of different dresses. I think they mostly sell short dresses, so this would be great for homecoming or another school dance that's not prom. But this specific dress is called the Lime Halter Cocktail Silk Maxi Dress, and I think it is so beautiful. I know green is a really popular color for prom this year, but I would totally wear this. And I know I mentioned just in the other clip that I feel like silk dresses are really overdone, but I think this cut is relatively new to be in style, and I really, really enjoy it. I think it's super classy. I feel like this is like a cool girl goes to prom kind of look. And you can see on the top there's a student discount, so that's great. But it's already $159, which I feel like is a pretty good deal for a dress. I don't know what other people are spending. I spent, I think, $60 on my prom dress. So this is much more than that, but I feel like for prom, it's okay to spend, you know, a little bit more. Moving on to this next one, it's very similar to the last dress. It's from For Love and Lemons, and it's the Pia Maxi dress. It also comes in green, but I also like it in white. This one is much more pricey. It's $234. Again, I don't know what people's budgets are. I tried to put a variety of different price ranges in this video. But I have never ordered anything from For Love and Lemons. I know it's a really popular website, so I'm assuming hopefully the quality would be good. But again, I love this high neck silk dress. I feel like it's a different take on, you know, the overdone like cowl neck slip dress. I think the keyhole cutout on this one too is like fun, and the slit too. The slit might be a little bit high for my liking just for school dance, because you'll be moving so much. So I would probably get that altered, and white might be risky if you're going out to dinner. They do have it in green, but I don't have a picture of that. But yeah, I feel like if you wore this with a slick back bun like how she does in this picture, this would just be like such a cool girl moment. Moving on to Reformation, and I have a good amount of things from Reformation, so I can vouch for their quality. Very good. I've always been happy with everything I've gotten from there. And this is even more expensive than the last 2 dresses. So this dress is the, now I feel like I'm going to pronounce it wrong, Shania dress. Chania dress. It's $428. I'm pretty sure this is actually from their wedding line. A lot of the dresses that I have recommended here from Reformation are. I actually got an email about it, and I clicked on the link of their wedding dresses, and I was just like, oh my god, I wish I had an event to go to where I could wear just any of these dresses. They're all so beautiful. My friend actually texted me and she was like, did you see the wedding dresses? And I was like, oh my god, I'm looking at them right now because they're so pretty. So I like all of them, but these are just some of my favorites that I picked out. So again, I know I said I'm not into like silk dresses, they're overdone, but this is like another silk dress, but I feel like it's different because it looks like a vintage, you know, slip dress or nightgown, but obviously it's not a nightgown. It's so beautiful. I'm just zooming in on it here on my phone. It also comes in white, but I thought that might look a little bit too bridal. But in black, I feel like it, again, looks so classy. It's so pretty. I would totally wear that to prom. This might be too simple for a lot of people, but I like simple dresses. Speaking of simple dresses, this one is not at all. This is the Castoria dress. It's $378, also from Reformation, and it comes in hot pink, this floral pattern, and polka dots, which I like all of them. This one is different than all the other dresses. It's different than what I normally would have picked for myself because it is a little bit out there. It's a little bit ball gowny, which I know some girls really like wearing the classic ball gown dress silhouette to prom. I am not one of those girls, but I just think this is a toned down version of that. So if you want to get that princessy vibe, but you don't want to be completely out there, this is a good happy medium, I feel like. Also, the straps are detachable, I'm pretty sure, because in some of the pictures she's not wearing the straps. So you can do strapless if you like. I always get super paranoid that my dress is going to fall down, so personally I wouldn't do that. But I really like this, and prom is, you know, in the spring, so I feel like this floral one is perfect for that. How I would style it would probably be with my hair down, loose waves, half up, half down, and then I would put like baby's breath or like some tiny little white flowers in my hair. I think that would fit so perfectly with the vibe of this dress, and it would just be so fairy spring princessy, but a little toned down. And moving on to the next one, wow, I just had an accent there, I don't know why. This one is from Fame and Partners. I had looked here a lot, actually, when I was shopping for a prom dress. It was a little bit out of my budget, and I like this website because they have a lot of simple, elegant options, but they also have a separate section where you can customize your own dress. So if you want something completely different than what other girls are going to be wearing, customize your own dress, then obviously no one else is going to have it. And I think that's just a cool option. It's cut off, but I'm pretty sure it's just called the strappy draped gown. And it comes in this green color, but again, you can customize it so you can put it in a different color. And I thought this one was a good, again, I said I don't like the satiny silk dresses, but it's another one of those. I guess maybe I do. I don't know what I'm talking about, but yeah. I like how she styled it here too, with the one side of hair tucked behind her ear and everything. This next one is also from Fame and Partners. It's called the scoop neck tiered dress. And I don't love the pattern that this comes in, but again, you can customize it so you can pick a different fabric. I probably wouldn't pick a patterned fabric. I would probably do a solid color, but I like this silhouette. It's different. I like how it has the tiered element to the skirt, so that adds like a lot of flowiness, especially when you're on the dance floor. And the scoop neck, I like. Yeah, I feel like if you don't want to show too much, if you want to be a little more reserved for prom, I feel like this is a really nice option. It's really flowy and beautiful, and I would probably get it in like maybe like a light purple color. I feel like that could be really pretty. Okay, this next one is out there. I don't know if other people will agree with me, but I really like this. I cut it off, but I think it's called the tiered drop waist gown, and I think it is so cool. It's so pretty. I love anything that reminds me of like a period piece dress or anything, or like a princess dress. And I love that it has this like V on the waist because that just feels so much like a princess corset. I just think it's so fun. And again, it is a bit more covered up if you want to be a little more reserved for prom. Personally, I don't think I would wear this color. It is pretty, but I don't know if I'd wear this color for prom. I would probably do like a deep burgundy or something like that. Like if you wore this with like a pearl necklace, this would be so pretty. I think if you wear this dress, you're completely different from everyone else. You're really gonna stand out if that's what you want, and yeah, I just think it's so fun. Okay, now moving in to dresses from Depop or secondhand or whatever. I found these on Depop, but I see dresses or prom dresses at the thrift store all the time. Now, I love vintage Betsey Johnson, and I would totally wear a vintage Betsey Johnson dress to prom. I couldn't find any full-length ones that fit the right vibe that I'm looking for on Depop, but I know they exist. So here's a shorter one, which would be so fun for sweeties or something, but imagine this in a floor-length gown. Like, it feels very Devon Lee Carlson, so fun. Like, if you're like a fun type of really out there girl, like this would be the perfect dress for you. I really love it. And so I keep looking down because I'm looking at my phone again, but I just think it's so fun. This is the vintage Betsey Johnson Fairy evening dress. You can see it's being sold by Creepy Reality. It is $245 because it's Betsey Johnson. That is going to have a higher price tag, but if you're into collecting, you know, vintage dresses and stuff, I personally think this is really worth it, and this feels like a dress that you could wear over and over again. Okay, now moving on to this silhouette of dress, which I have a lot of different options, different color options. I feel like you could find this dress fairly easily at a thrift store, so you don't have to pay this high price for it on Depop, but oh my gosh, I am in love with it. It might be just way too simple for people, but I love, love, love the little, I don't know, not a train, not a cape, but the little thing in the back. Oh my gosh, it gives me fairy vibes, princess vibes. It is so beautiful, and I love that it has a sheer, the whole dress has a sheer layer over top of it, so it gives you this like super flowy iridescent look. I would buy this dress and wear it to prom in a heartbeat if it was cheaper. And here it is again. It looks a little bit white, but the under layer is light blue, and then the over layer is like a shimmery white. So it's the same silhouette as the last one, and it's a lot cheaper, $150. It's being sold by Athena Jean, and oh my gosh, again, especially with this like light blue and white colorway, it gives me very like angelic vibes. It's so pretty. And then if you're feeling a little vampier, a little darker, I also found it in a navy blue velvet, which I think is so cute. Like, I would wear any of these. So, so pretty. And this one is being sold by Karma Vintage for $250. And moving on to this next one, it is a vampy goth 90s prom dress. So here's the front of it, and then I had to show the back of it. I haven't seen a dress with like that cinching in the back. I just thought that was really fun, really different. Again, if you wore this with like a pearl necklace, I feel like this would just be the perfect look, the perfect combination. It is a little pricey, it's $277, but again, I feel like you could find dresses like these in the thrift store, or like I've seen dresses at the Goodwill bin, so you can find them for really cheap. And the last one that I'm going to recommend today is this 80s gown. It's being sold by Talk Thrifted to me on Depop. It's for $150, which is a pretty good deal, and oh my gosh, I am in love with this dress. It is so beautiful. It's so completely different than anything else. You'd be the only person wearing this at prom. If you get any sort of vintage, you know, 80s, 70s, whatever dress, like you'll be the only person wearing that. You'll totally stand out, which I just think would be so fun. Imagine this with baby's breath in your hair. Like, it screams like, again, fairy princess. It's the perfect spring dress, which again is when prom is. Like, I am in love with this dress. This is the only 80s dress that I found on Depop to put in this video, but there's so many others out there. Also, like at your local vintage store. I know that there's stores around me that sell beautiful dresses like this for a lot less than $150. So if you're looking for something completely different, I would definitely look around at vintage stores. I know a lot of people, you know, are shopping at these dress boutiques. There's not anything like that around me, so if I was redoing prom, I would definitely go to vintage store. That would be one of the first places that I would look. And yeah, I hope this helps. I know this video is a little late, so some of you already had prom, but if you're still looking for a prom dress, I'm pretty sure these are all still available. If not, I saw a lot of dresses similar to all of these when I was looking, but these were just the ones I decided to put in the video. And if you do get any of these dresses, I would love to see how you style them, so please tag me on Instagram or DM me. I just want to see them in real life because they are all so beautiful. And that's all I have for you guys today. Hopefully I'll upload a video sooner than the breaks I've been taking. I apologize for that, but I have so much fun making YouTube videos, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks.